Good morning and welcome to a lovely Monday morning here at Fair Auto Investments, 92 Rivonia Road, open Monday to Saturday. Now before we get started, just like to remind you, please like, comment and subscribe on this video that we're about to show you and previous videos. Go back and check those out. We have some dope reviews, and the more you comment, guys, the more content that we can do. So if you want to see whatever you want to see, you let us know what it is, and then yeah, we'll get it to you. So today we're reviewing something special. It's a Lamborghini, so you know it is special already just by that name, but it's also a Lamborghini Huracan AVIO. Now there's some history to this edition, and it's a nice tribute. And once again, Lamborghini is doing their weird and wonderful job of aligning their brand with fighter jets. So Lamborghini has a long history of making their products seem like fighter jets. And this has been around for some time. I don't know if you remember, but back in 2007 to 2009, Lamborghini produced the Lamborghini Huracan. Now that car was really special because limited edition. It was just before the Aventador came out. Lamborghini has done the exact same thing with this and based it on a fighter jet. This car is actually called the Lamborghini Huracan AVIO, and the AVIO's connection to the Eurofighter Tycoon flown by Italy's Aeronautica Militare. So the main connection is with this dot, the tricolor bullseye. How nice is that? These editions came in 5 different colors. So luckily for us, we have a nice gray one with an orange stripe over the top of it. And let me show you some other key design elements of this car. Most interestingly, this Huracan, there's 250 worldwide, but this one standing right in front of us here at Fair Auto Investments is the only one in South Africa. Let's check out the interior. Lamborghinis are famous for literally making their cars feel like fighter jets. Not a lie, sitting here in the cockpit, the coolest thing is how you start the car and the engine. You flip it up and you press the stop engine button. So that's obviously not the only design element in here that made you feel like you're in a fighter jet. You got your switches here. You know, you got your window switches on either side, lift up, ESC off, your hazards and so on and so forth. But look at the design of those switches. It feels like you're in a fighter jet and you're operating something crazy. These switches, the way they work, the window ones on the end, either end here, is that when you pull down, the window goes up. And then when you push up, the window goes down. So they're inverted. I feel like that's a very Lamborghini thing to do. And if you come further down the console and you look at the gear selector, it literally looks like something you'd find in a fighter jet. You pull this and now all of a sudden you're going in reverse. But I think it's incredible design in here. It's obviously well built, it smells great, and it's really comfortable. You know, I'd love to continue about the interior, but I really want to hear what it sounds like. So now you got your whole gauge cluster over there, and I think it's rather cool. You got your tachometer on the left side, you got your speed underneath. I want to show you how you change drive mode. So you got Strada, Sport, and Corsa. Strada stands for standard, Sport obviously Sport, and Corsa for track. And if you pull it down, you can hear the valves open and the car gets a little bit more aggressive. And you pull it further down, it goes into Corsa, and you can hear the car kind of come alive, and the revs have just picked up because it's ready to go. And I'm pretty sure right now you're noticing that the red line is at 6,000 RPM. That's not the usual case, it's just the car is very cold. So once the car gets up to temperature, then you have the full, I think 8,000 RPMs, which is great. The way you put a Lamborghini into drive is that you put your foot on the pedal and you pull the up pedal and then you go into first. And then in order to put it in neutral, you pull both pedals, goes into neutral. And then park, there's a button down there. For that, you just press that. Speaking about the Lamborghini AVIO, inside it has some nice touches, like you get an L63 with the bullseye again, obviously to link back to the Euro Tycoon fighter. 63 is the year it was founded in, Lamborghini itself. So yeah, it's quite cool, and it got a cool couple of touches in here. So yeah, let's see what else the car has to offer. Let's look around back. Just want to show you one really cool thing about this car. And Huracans have been around for a while, and they do show their age from time to time. Look at this, a CD player. A CD player with an SD1 slot and an SD2 slot. How crazy is that there's still things like this in cars of today? Imagine that. I wonder if there's a CD in here actually. Ah! Look at that. Waar Afrikaans en dans goed is. That's that's so cool. If you used to own this car, you know it's here at Faro Auto Investment. You left a CD in it. How cool. Disc 1. Track 3 is fast car. So you know it is a real deal. 1 of 250. 1 of 1 in the country. So now I just want to share something really cool about Lamborghinis. In fact, all of them are all designated with these numbers over here. So this one says LP610-4. What does that mean? 610 means how many horsepower is in here. 610 horses. Dash 4 means how many driven wheels it's got. We know it's got the 4-wheel drive system. Probably a quattro system. Shh, don't say that out loud though. Here's another Lamborghini. Again, another LP610-4. 610 4-driven wheels. But this one's a coupe. And then we go down to a grandfather of them slightly, the Lamborghini Gallardo 550-2. So you know, rear-wheel drive, 510 coming from this V10. This car comes with 20-inch black painted wheels. Engine bay looks quite lovely, if I might add. I could just look at it all the time. And there's a plaque here telling you Hora de Asunción. Means the ordering fire of the cylinders. So it goes 1, 6, 5, 10, 2, 7, 3, 8, 4, and then 9. Something that's quite Italian about this car. There are engine lights in the engine bay. They're literally lights. So you can see your wonderful masterpiece of an engine. And now actually that I stand back here and I'm looking at the engine. I know I'm standing in the middle of the car. And I can see the middle is like here. The engine is slightly to the left. At least there's a cool strut bar over it, and that's in the middle, sort of. I'm gonna stop looking at that. That's not good for my mental health. So now I'm standing at the front of the car. It means I'm gonna show you the front boot. And it has a stripe that is off center, very much like the engine in this car, but that's not a problem, you know? So in order to open the front, come here and you find the latch and you just pull it up and open. And there's nothing in here. There's no space in here. But anyway, it's a Lamborghini. Why do you need boot space in any case? You'll have a support car following you. But just look at that. Some Lamborghini gloves. So when you work on your car, if it happens to break down somewhere, in the middle of somewhere, you got these. So the man behind the camera, Leander, says these are driving gloves. His rationale is to say, who in the world is gonna work on their Lamborghini with white gloves, leather white gloves? And I'm like, listen, it's a Lamborghini. What are you gonna say? Like, of course you can work on your Lamborghini in white gloves that they're giving you. My rationale is that I found it where the tire repair kit is, so that's what they're for maintenance. Leander says it's for driving. You guys let us know in the comments down below what these gloves are for. Please do let us know, because we're never going to end this argument. Huracan branded Lamborghini bag. On this side as well, there's more tools and stuff. You got a 12-volt socket. You got a small light in here to help you see. So yeah, that is the Lamborghini Huracan AVIO. A very special kit, a very special car. It's a special edition, 1 of 250 worldwide, 1 of 1 in the country. It's here at Faro Auto Investments, Drakensberg, right across from Sandton City. Open from Monday to Saturday, guys. Please come down, check us out, and like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's it from me. Love to you. Peace.